Religious leaders are calling it acts of anti-Semitic intimidation. The signs that were vandalized were showing solidarity with Israel in their conflict in Gaza.
A man has died after being struck by a car in Middletown. This happened early yesterday morning on Main Street. When police arrived on scene, they found a man lying on the ground who was taken to the hospital where he later died. His identity has not been released. Police say the driver of the vehicle is cooperating.
2 men recovering in a hospital this morning after a double shooting north end of Hartford. Police say it happened around 7:30 last night over near Battle Street. Officials say those 2 men, one in his 50s, the other in his 70s, arrived at the hospital with gunshot wounds. They are both expected to be okay.
A Wilbur-Cross High School student was released from ICE custody. According to the group Connecticut Students for a Dream, 18-year-old Esdras was released yesterday after posting bond in Plymouth, Massachusetts. The group is now asking for privacy as he reorients himself back into life in New Haven.
And students in New Britain several hours home late yesterday due to a bus driver shortage. First Student Bus Company bringing in drivers now from out of state to deal with that shortage. Yesterday, some of the buses were running about 90 minutes late, which was, believe it or not, an improvement over last week. So they've got some work to do.
Yeah.
There's always some area in the state that has to figure out, get the kinks worked out on the schedule.
There have been a lot of issues with bus driver shortages, bus shortages, and it's not even that they're running hours late. It's that they're, in some cases, getting dropped off to the wrong place, wrong school. So I can't imagine being a student who's like nervous about the first day. You already have those jitters.
Well, you've got the student point of view and you've got the parent point of view. If you've got an older child who might have a cell phone, they might be able to call you and say, okay, here's where I am, I'm all right. But if you've got a little one, you know, 6, 7 years old, you got an issue.
And I think about it too. I mean, I have a kindergartner at home. He's starving when he gets home. You know, that's like a hungry time of day. Imagine 2 hours later.
Oh, that's not a good, not a good thing.
No, I can't imagine that, being like that on a school bus and waiting for your child, being like, where are they?
Right.
So hopefully that gets worked out soon. We'll be following it, of course.
Well, at least we don't have torrential rain and thunderstorms out there as we work out those schedules. It's beautiful. New Haven, 56 degrees, a pretty sky. Look at Hartford, 53. Now let's stop here in the Waterbury area. It feels so nice, 50. A little chilly for some of you, like my coworkers over here on the couch who are saying it's a little early for these 40s. Still 48 in Wallingford, but later on this afternoon, perfection. 70s to about 80 degrees. I told you yesterday morning, we have San Diego weather. Copy, paste the forecast. That's the plan. Today will be similar to yesterday, and guess what? Tomorrow will be similar to today. So we are on a nice weather stretch.
These overnight drives, though, you know, into work at the time we drive, this is like when I keep my hand on the heat the entire drive.
I actually had to wear the News 8 fleece to work today.
Really?
See?
But I still had my flip-flops on, so summer's not over yet.
So you're trying both.
She's kind of half and half. She's kind of bordering right there.
A hybrid situation.
Right.
Okay.
Right now.
Hey, you guys have all been to the Travelers Golf Championship. I know. Natasha, you've been up there for that?
I've never been,
You have to check it out.
Yeah.
It's a great tournament, and it got a really, really big award from Newsweek magazine, recognizing that tournament as the fan favorite for best PGA Tour event, and they really do a lot for the players and the fans up there at TPC River Highlands.
Yeah, this really came as no surprise. The Fans' Choice nominees were given by contributions from a panel of golf journalists and sports fans. Newsweek says the TPC River Highlands in Cromwell offers plenty of seating options. It says the tournament also provides plenty of fan amenities. And Keith, I feel like whenever you and I are there walking around, we come at it differently. I mean, I watch golf light. I mean, my husband has it on. I try to follow it. I'm not a big golf follower. I can't, you know? But
That's two of us.
I find it to be very entertaining. You should come. You would love it.
Oh, no, I've been, and I've actually played that course.
Yeah, we've played it
that
a few times.
It is magical out there. And I just want to declare my love for that event, that they give back to the community in Connecticut, which I think goes under the radar quite often, but that is very important.
And you know, now we have a mission for next year's event. We're going to get Natasha up there.
All right.
Because
definitely, you would love it, Natasha.
Yeah, you would have a good time.
It always looks like a great event, always a good turnout, and as Bill said, for great causes too.
Yeah, and you know, they have some really fun little breakout areas of the course too that are just fun for like kids to
Yeah,
go
the fun
play.
zone or something it was called like
There's the
that.
fun zone, but there's all kinds of places like that. There's always like a little timeout area where even adults can just go and
Yeah.
just hang out and lounge inside because it's
Yeah.
hot sometimes. Get some AC.
And they've got hospitality tents, and the food is outstanding. And if you're a golf lover like me, I mean, you're seeing the best players in the
Oh,
world. up there,
yeah.
so it's
I
great.
haven't made it past the range. I haven't actually played like 8, 9
That's
holes.
where I
You don't
should
need
be.
it. Me either, Natasha. You're coming with me.
Okay,
next year.
good. I was
love this.
intimidated, but now I feel better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're gonna love it.
Okay, good.
All right, and speaking of charitable golf, actually,
Okay.
I want to
Yeah.
give a quick shout out. First of all, can I to the Country Club of Waterbury, another
Oh,
great
yeah.
golf course in
Good
the
venue.
state. Yeah, and I was at a great event yesterday. This was
Okay.
to benefit Futures Inc. If you are not familiar, these are two of my friends who I've been doing events with for so many years now. Futures Inc. is this wonderful organization that provides life skills and opportunities for people who may not otherwise have the chance. Oh, and shout out to Bristol Fire as well.
There
One of
you
my
go.
A lot of community leaders were out there. These are folks living with disabilities. The school provides them not only the education, life skills, but also meals. They may not have the opportunity to
Yeah.
eat, during the week. And these are basic. I mean, think about that. These are folks who may otherwise just be forgotten in our state. Living with disabilities, having a tough time, homeless in some cases. So, and they not only take them in, but it's one-on-one care. They also see them after age 22.
Yeah.
It's like a family
That's
setting.
great.
So shout out to everyone who was there raising money. It was a great fundraiser, great
Love that.
location.
Okay. Ever think about $1 billion? Just how much $1 billion?
I do.
Yeah.
You do.
I'd
Yeah.
love to have
Driving in this
Yeah.
morning, when I saw all the zeros
Yeah.
on that billboard, I was thinking I was distracted
I
driving.
think
Yes.
about it.
Do you ever think about what you would do if you had $1 billion, that
Yes.
much money? Well, the Powerball jackpot, the next drawing is going to be all the way up to $1.3 billion, and that one of the biggest in that Powerball history, and it has a lot of people kind of speculating what they would do first. I think I would take care of my kids first. Make
That's
sure,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
make sure they had nice houses and all that's all set up. And then I'd like to give a lot of money to charity. People always say, well, would you come back to work
Yes.
the next day?
I would.
I would definitely come back.
I'm
I
coming
would
back
definitely
with a
come
new suit every single day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, totally. And, I'm kind of climbing out of the daycare situation.
Yeah.
We talk all the time about how expensive daycare is. That's on my brain a lot. So that's something I think of too. I'm like, if I were to hit this Powerball, wouldn't have to think about daycare anymore.
You know what's
Yeah.
amazing to me, though, is the arithmetic. When you take the lump sum, can you do this math? 589 million. Look at how
so
much
much
just
money.
you lose, though. 1.3
Right.
billion.
Right.
You're down to 500. You hear that complaint in my voice.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I wouldn't.
I'd still
care.
take 500 million now. I mean, not complaining that much.
589 mil.
This is the
I'm
only-
still throwing a viewer party.
This is the only
I got
guy
you.
over here in the world complaining about $589 million
I know.
over here.
Well, we had the $1 million winner from Simsbury this week.
You're
I
right.
mean, that
you
person.
always have to check your tickets.
Yeah.
They're sitting happy, I think, right now.
And remember, my recommendation, get that power play. Add the dollar on.
Yes.
So that way you get the higher winnings.
Well, Gil, you were saying
Yeah.
you could check. There's an app to make sure.
That's correct.
Right?
That's
You
right.
don't even need to
Lottery
actually
app.
physically check your ticket anymore.
Check it right at home.
So
There you go.
Gil actually took the fun out of scratch-off autos
Yeah.
for
He doesn't
me.
even-
I used to love the scratch games. He took the fun right out. He's like, you could just stand there and
Scratch the little
Barcode.
QR code and
scan it while you're still there. I used to take it home, sit down with a quarter.
You can still
play the
do
game.
that, though.
Well, no, now I can't because now
see?
you've taken.
You tried it, and now you're like, I'm not either.
Now I realize I'm wasting my time to lose.
Can I tell you guys something, to be totally honest? When we were playing the Powerball for, those months when we were
Yes.
playing
Oh,
it,
yeah.
'cause, at one point I started throwing away old tickets, and my wife caught me throwing away an old ticket,
And you,
and she was like, don't ever.
Don't ever do that.
Don't ever.
You gotta
no,
scan
no, you
them.
got to scan all of
Oh,
those keys.
man.
We knew he was doing
Wow, he
that.
could have thrown away that missing. You guys ran
know.
that story about the missing million.
Tell you what.
It's right here.
Threw it
know
away.
It's in Keith's trash pile somewhere.
I might not have made it to my 40th year of marriage.
Watch, I'll be
Was
back.
on-
I'm going to go
was on-
check his trash cans around
Where
the
does
desk.
his trash pile go?
We're back. We're on drive back.
I want those bags.
That is a good graph.
All right, welcome back to Connecticut's Morning Drive. Let's talk about some nice weather outside right now. Other than a little patchy fog, this is all actually going to burn off for another beautiful day. So if it's a little foggy in your area, more than just that Wednesday morning fog, it's going to burn off and turn really nice. Let's get to it then. We'll take a look at what's going on for not only the Middletown area, but New Haven is looking beautiful right now with that bright sky, 56 degrees, the low humidity, that is the gift. As you know, this time of the year, it can be really stuffy, the air very thick. We're not having that this early September until once we hit Friday and Saturday. That is when the dew point is going back up. So refreshing now in Hartford, but even for you, it gets humid at the end of the week. Waterbury was in the 40s, now at 50 degrees. Thomaston, good morning, 48. Brantford, beautiful at 54. Similar in Pawcatuck, Danielson, 51. Come on, Willington. It's time to wake up, only 47, but even there it will be beautiful. So the low humidity, we can chart that down here, but look at what happens. It comes up Friday, goes up even higher Saturday. We do have some midsummer feels coming our way for Friday and Saturday. We will not have the hottest temps of the summer by far, but 80 to 85 with those higher dew points. It's going to feel warmer than how it has been in quite some time. High pressure, though, keeps the humidity low today and tomorrow. See this band of rain coming into Chi-Town? That's going to be our system that comes through here tomorrow night, but it's wimpy. We can't expect much rain from that. I also want to just clue you in onto this area west of Africa. Not too much right now, but eventually it's going to develop into some type of tropical system. There are some signs of perhaps a tropical storm or possibly even a hurricane. That would be for next week. That's something we will be watching closely. But we are on cruise control today from Danbury to Norwich, 70s, 80-ish Hartford. Tomorrow's high temperature map, very similar, almost identical. And our hour-by-hour forecast shows a couple of these showers here, but look at how they fall apart into Friday morning. Then we get back to sunshine on Friday afternoon. Let me show you one more thing before we get to the forecast. High tide happening early today, so we'll be at low tide midday, but good beach weather, and boaters, a good day for you. 70s to about 80, and feeling good with that low humidity, so it is going to be really nice. Overnight tonight, good sleeping weather, 50s. Your 8-day forecast, another one. Tomorrow, a good one. And then those scattered showers, not much, wrap up early Friday, then warm and humid Friday into Saturday. We will have to watch those storms later on Saturday. Some of those could be pretty big.
All right, Gail. Well, we'll keep an eye out on that. Let's take a look at the roads quick. We are seeing some construction delays in certain areas. Newtown being one of them. Manchester, we're seeing some daytime road work starting to set up. Not many delays right now. It's still looking green, but we're hearing the right and center lanes will be closed until about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Newtown still a mess from early morning construction there, 84 east and west. Expect plenty of delays there. I'll let you know once that clears. Fairfield 95 south, pretty busy. The northbound side, not as much. New Haven to the George Washington Bridge, we are over 2 hours right now, so that's a pretty decent commute. 91 New Haven to Hartford, that's moving along nicely. 40 minutes. 95 New Haven to New London, 43.
Okay, story, guys, that's been getting a lot of play lately is this young gentleman known as the Croc King, and he was honored in Wethersfield yesterday. Gentleman's name is Doogie Sandtiger, and he got a proclamation celebrating his Guinness World Record for having the largest collection of Crocs. He has more than 3,500 pairs of these shoes. And I've got a lot of questions, to be honest with you guys. I have a lot of questions about this. You know, for one, I mean, I don't know what the gentleman does for a living, but, you know, these things are not inexpensive. And he's got 3,500 of them.
It's a lot of Powerball tickets. I'm just saying.
That's a lot of something, yeah.
Okay, and this, I'm actually somebody, I've never worn Crocs before. I have no idea. I've heard they're very comfortable.
I don't have any either.
My kids have them, and they're very good for them, but I've never worn them. He has 3,500 pairs. And I had to just look it up. They're actually on sale right now, probably because we're coming out of the season. So it's a good time to get them, I guess, if you're
What
going
kind
to.
of numbers did
but
you
we're
see?
still talking about, like, for an adult pair, $50.
Yeah.
Kids are down on sale now around
Yeah.
30 or something, but normally 40, 45. I mean, that's a lot of money
Yeah,
for
yeah,
if you're going to have that many pairs, too.
Yeah.
I have one pair of Crocs. I got at the
Are they
Hear
super
this,
the
comfy?
Croc outlet in
Croc
Clinton.
outlet.
I got a pair. They're comfy. I don't
Yeah.
reach for them though, because I just don't love I don't think it matches most
You
of
don't
my
go to the
wardrobe.
club in your Crocs?
No.
You and the Croc King could be
No,
a thing.
but I guess it's good for like a beach day, a lake day.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's easy to rinse because they're rubber.
Yeah.
Tasha, go with the Crocs and go with that nose thing he has, that ring.
Yeah.
That's you.
Maybe I need to like lean into my Crocs a little more, let it influence my outfit.
Yeah, there you go.
Another question, because we said we have all
Yeah,
the
right.
questions. Where is he keeping them all?
That's the other
How are
thing.
they staying organized?
Yeah.
Are they organized? Are they organized?
I don't know. I
Is
doubt
there-
they're organized.
They have their own room?
He's got some
They
for his
must
dog. Also, he's got
The
some Crocs
dog
for the
has
dog.
some?
Dog
You know
has
what? That
Crocs.
was what I meant to
Wow,
look up. Okay.
so many
I looked on Amazon and I found some Croc-like shoes that were like $30 for dogs too.
Oh.
For dogs? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
This is a commentary on modern society that you can be this famous for something like that.
Yeah. Well, this
I've never been this attached to any pair of clothing. To
there's
want to
a-
do something
and
like
there's
that.
also
It's
a
little-
Guinness World Record for like everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crocs.
We might have just set the Guinness record
I
for
know.
talking about
Best
Crocs.
thing I ever heard was wrap it up. There you go.
That's enough with the Crocs.
That's a Croc.
We got more Morning Drive after this.
Okay, we're coming up on Halloween time, you know, and this
Yeah.
is very appropriate. Here's a good question.
Okay.
Would you spend a night at the Monroe home of the paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren? You guys know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
the movies,
Yeah.
The Conjuring. YouTuber Elton Cassidy and comedian Matt Rife actually recently bought the home and a cult museum in Monroe. Website to book overnight says bookings can begin this Friday at 6 p.m. to actually spend a night in the home. You can use every room of the house.
Yeah.
And so if you guys are familiar, Ed and Lorraine, this has been very interesting to me. I've looked into this and I've watched some of these movies, The Conjuring, Annabelle, The Haunting in Connecticut, The Haunted, just a few. I mean, I'm like a solid no. I would never
you know
stay
what?
in this
I'm
house.
with you on that.
I gotta be honest with you. You know, this stuff doesn't really bother me. So I mean,
doesn't bother me
yeah,
either.
sign me up. I'm in. Yeah.
Like full haunting doesn't bother you?
You
if
know
something
what?
happens?
I would be in there for the weekend, and you
You'd
know,
still sleep great.
He's He might have made the first reservation. You see
I'd
how
be in
he's
there for
selling this?
I'd be in here for the weekend, and if wasn't here on Monday morning, you guys might have a lead story. But you know, that's something that tends to bother me.
Hutch, he's like, that mirror? I'm staying.
I don't think I believe in it, but I still don't really want to toy around with it either, you know?
Okay.
Like, why?
Don't worry,
why?
Keith's gonna go for it. He's gonna take a ladder, he's gonna walk under that as
I'm
he
gonna
goes
go do a full report on it.
Carrying a black cat as he walks
Yeah.
in.
That's right.
in. I forgot that.
Keith
Now-
takes like 5-hour naps, and he's like,
Actually, you're right. You'll
Yeah,
be sleeping
I'd be
through
asleep for the
everything.
whole
He'll just
thing.
sleep tight.
No problem. No problem. Now, Hutch, I want to know why you're so worried, so
Well,
scared about this.
I think it's what Natasha was saying. It's do you believe? And I'm a solid like yes. I think that because I feel like this is not coming from nowhere. And also, interesting fact, our photographer Joe Dedes told me that he actually used to work for Ed and Lorraine and, as a photographer.
Okay.
And he said he did some recordings where he hit record on nothing and then playback. He heard voices on there.
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But your naps, though, Keith.
I'm
you
not
won't
I'd
hear
sleep
it.
through the whole thing. I'm not worried about it. And Joe made out all right. He's still doing fine.
Right.
So.
But I just feel like I've seen, and even in this neighborhood, I've heard about this. I listened to an interview that Matt Rife did with Chaz and AJ, actually,
Yeah.
on the radio, and he was talking about how they had like a whole power issue in the area at one point, and like the epicenter of the power
Okay.
issue came from that house.
Nope.
Really?
This is what I'm saying. See, again, I just couldn't
Better
do
bring
it.
a
Not
generator,
interested.
Keith.
She's too deep in
I
this thing.
bet
She's
you.
too deep.
I don't know when they open, but I know the bookings start this Friday. I wonder if people can do it on a Halloween night. Wouldn't that be like,
That's just
You
another
know, they're
level.
gonna
That's a whole
jack
new
the
level,
price up
right?
for that.
They could, you know.
Or
be
Friday the
crazy.
13th?
Yeah,
Come on.
see?
Let's go.
I tell you what, Hutch wouldn't even go into town on Halloween night.
I'm not even coming close to it. No, but I'm very interested in it. I would want to talk to somebody who actually does it because I'm certain that.
I
that
bet it
place is
sells
haunted.
out. I mean, I bet people book
Oh,
this
yeah.
thing
Really?
through years. Oh,
I'd be so
absolutely.
scared. But you're right, there are
People follow those shows.
Oh yeah, there are people who want to see it and experience
Hey,
it.
if you guys want to put a couple dollars together, I'm volunteering to go.
Once I
for all
hit
of it.
this Powerball, I'm going to buy a house and call it haunted. And we'll keep it going.
there you go.
You can nap in it, Keith.
That'll wrap it up for
Sleep through all of it.
this edition
Exactly.
of our morning drive. We'll see you tomorrow.
Join us at 9 and noon. Have a great day.
Watch the.
This is a News 8 update.
Good morning. I'm Keith Kuntz, 7:56 on a Wednesday morning.
Good morning. I'm Laura Hutchinson. We'll have an update on your news and traffic in just a moment.
Start you off. Check the forecast with Gil. Another real good-looking day ahead.
Oh, it is looking good, and our temperatures are starting to move up. Good morning to you. We have another amazing day with low humidity, sunny skies, and going from 40s and 50s now to 70s later on. Even some spots around the Hartford area, around 80 degrees with sunny skies. One more beautiful day tomorrow. A little bump in the weather road with showers Thursday night. Those finish early Friday. Then it's nice, but it's more humid and warmer Friday into Saturday.
All right. Well, talking about construction, we have daytime construction that's set up in Manchester, 384, the eastbound side. Not seeing too many delays right now, but we are hearing that the right and center lanes are closed, and this will be active until about 4 o'clock this afternoon. So expect delays passing through this area at some point today. We are seeing very late to clear construction here in Newtown, both directions, 84 east and west. You can see it stretches quite a bit as well, those red, those orange, those yellow lines. So leave yourself plenty of extra time if you're passing through that area. This area as well, 95 South Fairfield, heading down toward New York. We are seeing delays, but hey, the northbound side moving along just fine.
Natasha, thank you. Students in New Britain getting home hours late yesterday due to a bus driver shortage. The First Student Bus Company is now bringing in drivers from out of state to deal with that shortage. Yesterday, the buses were running 90 minutes late at times, which actually was an improvement over last week.
Remember, you can always get the very latest news, weather, and traffic by downloading our free News 8 app.
And we are back your way 25 minutes. Another local update. Now get you back to Good Morning America.
Have a great day.